Hello and welcome. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to do some cute little handbags, treat bags for Halloween or whatever, and then we're going to do a little boy one, a little chest. And I've just put private. I don't know what to do really with it, but it's like the same, really the same aspect of that really. And then I've just put keep out because you don't know what to put on, do you? And or you could do this in Halloween papers and make it like spooky. So that's cool. But I just don't do Halloween. And I'm really wanting to do it, but I know what I'm like. I'd want one of everything, and I just called it. Anyway, so we are going to do the little handbags first, right? Super cute and easy, right? So we need a piece that is, let me just have a look again, 9.5 by 10, right? And then we've got this bit here, and we need some straps as well with that. So this is a 12 by 12 piece, right? I'm going to use double-sided because I'll show you why. You ain't got to, but I think it looks nice when you have got them double-sided. I'll show you another way where we can get away with it. Anyway, right, then I'm going to go these one, and then I'm going to cut them into half. So that's 1 inch by, oh, I never remember. Let me just measure quickly. By 9, say 1 inch by 9, and that's just going to be the handles. We can sort it, if it's different we can sort it out. Yeah, definitely. So 1 inch by 9. Okay, so we've got 10 by 9.5. Okay, and then we've got 2 1 inch by, did I say 9? Yes. I am super easy, honestly. Right then, now I'm going to score this one. Right then. So on the 10-inch side, okay, we're going to score at 3 and 7. Super easy. Okay, 3 and 7. Then on the 9.5-inch side, I'm going to score at 1, 4, 5.5, and then 8.5. That is it. Okay. Now with these, I'm just going to score 1 inch on either end. Just more of a measurement where we want to put it more than anything. Okay. Then we're gonna, oh, hang on, one more thing. I don't know which one. Oh, I'll do it. Now you can see that there. Now you know these here. I'm just going to go off on either side. Okay. So I'm just going to go off to the first. Right. So that's 3.5 to the first. Then it's a 6 to the first one, and then 3.5 to the first score mark, and then we're going to go 6 to the first score mark there. Let me just show you. Let me just see if you can see it here. Can you see that? So I'm just going to be half there and half there, half either side of the thing that's going to come up. I'll show you now. Let me just, it's best to watch it anyway. Best to watch the video first, and then if I do cock up or anything. Right, let's just burnish all them. Okay. And then we're going to cut up there. Take the bulk of the score mark out, and then I'm going to cut that away, and then go to the second one there. So we've got that flap there. Okay, I have done these, we're using 12 by 12 papers, the full 12 by 12, and I think it's one of the first things I really did, you know, 3D wise, and I was so chuffed, absolutely loved it. Let's just go all that away. So I'm going to cut into them there like that. Okay, and that one there and that one there. Right, then I'm just going to diagonally take away a bit of the bulk when we're folding it. Okay, and this one. Right, just like that. Okay, and then let's just get rid of those little bits. And then I am gonna round this one off way over the others, but we can see what it looks like. And then that is going to go down there, and that's why it's nice to have double-sided. But if you you could just go in like that and carry on. Okay, because that'll still look nice, and once you've got your shredding and your treats in, it'll be fine. Okay, so if you don't worry. Let me just put that way, so I'll get confused. Now I'm just going to have a bit of glue. Oh my god. Right, I'm just going to have a bit of glue on these. I put the lid on it, have I? Excuse me. I'm losing my voice, I think. Right, so I'm going to bring that up, and then stick that like so. Okay, and then I'm going to have a bit on this side. And do the same with this one. I love things like this, I do. Okay, and then hold it down, let that glue stick. Okay, just like that. And then again, same with these two. Love this paper. I think it was from Crafty Wizard, and it was a baby girl one, I think it was. But I just love the mint and the pink in it. Right, and then same again that side. And that side. Okay. Make sure it's stuck. Because it can move, Corey. Okay, now these you can just stick down, or like with this one, I put a 3D dimension in just to give it a little bit of a lift. But this one, I don't do it. Right, so we'll give it a bit of 3D dimension again, because I can show you. I got to. But I do like the just a bit of a dimension on it, like that's the bag. Wrong one. Okay, see, it just gives it a little bit of dimension. I like that. And we'll do it again. There. Okay, and then I just had a bit of glue with this as well, just for extra. Okay, now I that nice with just a bit of dimension there, look. Right, now, excuse me, now I'm going to use the pink, and then we're just going to put them there. So, use your bone folder, give it a little twirl, and I've got these just so I know where to put the glue and I know where to pull it, so they're both the same. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is put that score mark at the top of there and put that there. Hold that down, make sure that's nice and dry, especially before you do this one. So I'll do that one, and then I'll bring it round to do this one to let that dry a little bit. Okay, see how nice the contrasting, and you've got double-sided, it is nice. But like I said, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, just use what you got. Excuse me. I think somebody's let my dog out, so he'll be barking in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to let them dry a little bit, and I'll be back. Right, them should be dry, so I'm going to do the other side now. So all I'm going to do is, on that scored bit square, put a bit more glue on, and then go for the opposite side. And then all I'm going to do is pop that on there. That will need you to hold it, because it's going the way it wants to go, so it's fighting against you, if you know what I mean. So make sure you hold that till it's dry. Okay, alright, so make sure that's dry before you release it, and then just do the other side. And I will leave the link to the other video. It's just a bigger version of it, really, but I just love them. And then do that side. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, cute is that. Right then, now for decoration, all I'm going to do is one of the rosettes I made. Put a bit of hot glue on here. Put it on there. And then one of these, I think I got from Ryman. Put a bit of hot glue there. And there we have it. Okay, and then add a little bit of pink shred. And put your treats in. And ain't that cute? Right, and now for the boys. I'm always doing girls, and I thought I need to do something for the little boys, because I can give them my great nieces, and I've got a great nephew as well. So I thought I'll do something for him. Now, this is what I've done. Okay. I'll just put keep out, private, and we'll do that one next. And I've just done that one as a kind of made it into a chest thingy. Right, let's go. for this one we will need 10 by 10. Okay, 10 by 10, and I've used craft card because I thought like the chest, do you know what I mean? And let me just get me working out. Right, 3 and 7 again. 3 and 7, and then turn it on the opposite side, and then we're going to go, hang on, right, we're going to go 1, 2.5, 5.5, and 7. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Now we are going to score. Oh my god, we've got to do that again anyway. Sorry. Now we need to score our extra bits for our flaps. So 5 to the first score mark, 7.5 to the first score mark. Opposite side, 2.5 to the first score mark, and then 5 to the first score mark. So we have got our flaps. Okay. So, and then I'm going to cut all this out. So I'm going to cut all that out. Cut that down to that one. And then cut that out. Okay. So cut outside the flap and then just go in. So our flaps are going to be shut like that. Okay, and then we're going to mitre the edges. Okay, right then, and the same on the other end. Okay, just go in. And keeping them flaps on, but cutting them down so we can bend them round. Okay, and then we're gonna mitre the edges. And that is it. I'm gonna just round them corners up there, and then again just burnish them score marks. And then build it up again. Okay, so glue on your flat bit. Okay, and then just build that up like that. Okay, hold it, make sure it sticks, because I think it takes a bit longer for this to stick. Craft card I'll do, and then do the opposite side. There. Okay, there we go. Make sure that's stuck. And then your front little piece. Oh, you know what I've done? You know what I done? I wonder if I can do it now. See these little marks here? That I thought was really good to make it like a chest without putting like strips on it or anything. So what I'm doing here now is I am just going to go down 7/8 of an inch and 1 1/8, just there, and 2 7/8 and 3 1/8, just to get a little bit of a thing there, and I want it there as well. I'm going to do that. I wanted it all the way down there, but hang on. So do this before. So it's 2 7/8 there, 3 1/8 there, and do it there as well. But I think we can just get away with that. Actually, you know, no, I ain't gonna bother. Just remember to do that, because I think that looks cool, because it looks like a bit of a chest with a, do you know what I mean? You might not be able to see it on camera, but okay, right, now finishing off the box. Sorry, I hate it when I forget something. I should be used to it now, because I often bloody do, don't I? Never mind. I think I'm trying to rush too quick, but I don't want to go on about it, because I know most of you probably know how to do it. It's just the ones that are new. Okay, so get your fingers in there and hold that down, make sure it's stuck. Okay. Okie doke. Right, now I'm just going to put a bit of twine around it. I'm going to do that now, actually, because, yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of twine around that. Okay. You can use a Velcro dot if you don't want to use string, you know, especially with kids and that. And then I'm just going to tie no bow, just a simple tie. There we have it, and then cut it down a bit. Cut it down a bit too far there, but never mind. Right, now then, all I have done now is use my big hole punch to do some gold circles, and just to try and make it in, because I don't want to get too, you know, I don't want to spend too much time on it when you've got to make a few. Okay, so there. Then I want to there. Okay. It's just a bit of decoration, really. And then I need another one. There. Okay. Right, now for the back. All I have done is, if I can find it, I'll put it somewhere and I'll put it. Oh god, what am I like? Oh, I got it. Now all I've done was used single letters and spelt the word private and put it and stamped it. And now we're gonna, and it just about fits. So there we are, and I'm just going to stick that on the back. You could, I don't know, I don't like to put poison or danger or anything, because it's like him telling kids to go into it. I don't know. It's the mummy in me, I think. But so I just put private and keep out. But these would look cool with using Halloween papers and decorating it with your Halloween ephemera. Do you know what I mean? So that was that. That was that. I've showed you that. Now all I've got to do is die cut this out. Now this is, I just thought it was like summit. Now I'm just going to die cut that out. Right, I've quickly just done that. There we have it. Okay, and I'm just going to put that on. No, not yet. What I did next was keep out. Now I just done my little stamps and cut the squares out of them for these, like. So if I just get what I want, I need a P, keep, I need a U, there I am, and then I'm just going to pop them on there. Now, you know, it's how you got to be. It's got to be a little bit like wonky, if you know what I mean. Like that. Keep out. Oh my God, Abby. It's because it's on mirror card. It slips and everything, does it? Let me just pop that one on there. Okay. Okay, let me just let that dry. Right then, so I've got that, and I'm just going to get a 3D. Put it at the back. I've got to be careful because I don't think it's quite dry. And then I'm just going to pop that there. Let me just get into it so I can push it on. Okay, it's just something different for the lads here. And then, and like I say, I use Velcro if, or another type of fastening. You could use that to hold that in. Push that up a bit and hold it in for the little ones. So that is it. And it's just, you know, little something for the lads. And then you've got the girly ones. I just think them so cute. So easy, so cute. And I think them great, ideal for, especially like with Halloween papers for Halloween. Or you could do them Christmas. And you could, you know, you could go to town with these chests and make it into a proper chest, and, you know. Right then, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.